Hi everyone, some gamer dude here. So as soon as the Wixoss Diva debut decks went up on Amazon, I clicked buy it now because I was really impressed with what little I got to play on untap. I wanted to play the full game properly, I wanted to play it in paper, and I'm hoping to get everyone on board. Today we're going to be looking at the Ancient Surprise deck, and on Sunday we are going to look at Nijisanji version Sanbaka. We're looking at, this is the main group I believe, and this one, I believe, got cut down in the English release because the Japanese one, you could choose whichever one you wanted as your center rig, and the other two you could basically just customize which one you want as the center, which ones you wanted as the assist rigs. So we'll start by pointing out something I thought was very interesting. I suspect this is meant to double as a deck box because look at the size of it. I've also got Olivia here because I want to compare some things inside because I have some concern about the cards. We'll see that. I've also got a Yu-Gi-Oh card here because, hey, I need that for this too. But, yeah, I think it's a nice picture. This is very similar to Flesh and Blood, how they have the little tuck boxes. I think it's really nice, actually. I'd prefer something no frills that just looks appealing with the nice art than the big cardboard boxes with the plastic and the holes. It's less production costs for them, it's less waste, and I don't like making that waste with the plastic. I'd rather it be a little bit more environmentally friendly. So on the side we get our blurb about the deck. This talking about Wixoss in general. You become a selector and battle with 3 girls called Larigs to lead them to the top diva. I don't know if they mean to be the top diva or the Diva is some type of tournament. I've seen a little bit of the anime, the current anime, the Diva selection one. I have seen the original, but I don't remember it enough. This deck features 3 lyrics called Ancient Surprise. Umar, who is blue, I, who is green, and Tarwil, which is red. I'm not sure if those names come from mythology or not. At is the center of this deck. You can also battle with Umar or Tarwil in the center by adding the optional booster sold separately. So in the full product, the booster packs, you'll be able to get the other versions of the girls, so you can change it out for whoever you want to be your lead, and well, I guess it'll be your lead singer, and the other 2 become your backup. The other side just tells you what's included. It's a starter deck, includes 1 piece, 10 Larigs, and 40 main. Then on the back, it just tells you the website up the top, which I'm still surprised they're using the Karatomi Japanese homepage and just putting the products English across. Sorry, Wixoss. Sorry. Thank you for the comment the last time that said it's pronounced Wixoss, not Wixoss. It just tells you what you're getting. This deck for 1 person included and ready to play with this. Pre-constructed deck tells you the contents. Playmat and quick start guide. I didn't expect that in such a little package. Tomy Limited, so it's by themselves. I am really curious if that means they can do dual masters then. This is apparently designed by Hobby Japan and a man named Shota Yusuka, but I wonder what that means for dual masters, because dual masters is also done by Takara Tomy. For product rules and tournament inquiries, the website, and then Amazon sticker. So let's open it up, and I'll just bring camera down. I'm using a different mat today. This is one I purchased just before the lockdowns, but I have never shown it online because I've just never opened it. I just like the pictures, but I never opened it. We'll just move that up. So, get the cap. I'm curious about if there's any foils in here. That's because I haven't looked at much beyond what the Facebook page put up, and I was one thing that did concern me though was the font size. Oh, and they called the grow phase the glow phase. That's some English for you, but I don't think it really matters. Oh geez, this is actually really annoying to get up without damaging the packaging. Maybe I should have opened it at the bottom. There we go. Oh, this is actually something I've learned. You put the back end of the knife in to the slot, and then you use it to jimmy it up. You won't damage the flap that way. So that's what we get in here. Oh, it says hello. Oh, that's really nice. Hello, Sector. That is a really nice touch. I really like that. I'm loving the presentation so far. So let's get it out. Deck. It starts off with our level 0. Oh, geez, can we get a zoom? We can't get a zoom without lights. Where is the light? There's the light. No, the open gate. So this is what I was talking about. They called the glow phase by accident. So I am really curious if there's foils. They did they translate the, I can't see in the slide. They didn't really translate the team name. That's interesting. So we'll also get the paperwork out too, before we look at the, okay, so just looks like there's, yep, just one piece. So the mat probably has the, oh, that's odd feeling paper, honestly. I can't describe it. It feels like somewhere around, it's a bit rougher than you'd usually get. It's not glossy. So, obviously not a horribly complex game. We'll just move this around so I can show you properly. So, yeah, the back of it is how to play. That's going to get some people irate that the actual playmat is the back of the how to play. But it's got all the phases and whatnot here, and you can scan it on your phone if you really need to. So let's put that to the side and we'll open it afterwards. So is there a little tab to open the deck? Oh, geez. Let me just fix this up. Is there a little tab to, here we go. Because if you don't know about Wixoss, the lyric deck and the pieces, I believe, which are the basically super moves of some type, they use a white back deck where the rest of the deck is black backed. Oh, come on. There we go. So I am really curious if there's any falls in here. First thing, as soon as we find a card with text, I'm comparing the font size. So that's, oh, that's actually really cool. How it's got the info there. I really like that, to be honest. A girl prayed to fulfill her wish. Scattered strange gene Wixoss all around the world, fusion into one form, searching in vain for a fight. Victory will be the only way for her. Wish to revolutionize. God, this really need to be cleaned up. Now shall her wish across be conquered. Oh, yeah, that needed to be cleaned up in English. Sounds like it's about my dog. She's really spunky. So, and we'll just, yeah, the same text, but it's white. I think that's pretty cool. And I probably do this on different print runs. So, that's your level 0. She goes the middle. Does it say? It's just normal rig. I think I used this art in the video where I talked about it. Her level 1 is her upgraded form. If I remember correctly, the limit has something to do with how many... what are they called in this game? It's not units. Can we just skip ahead? Signy, you can have out. So it mounts, it keeps building up. Okay, so the open gate, just bigger. And here we go. Here's the text. So, team Ancient Surprise. Target 3 Signy on your field with different classes. Get plus 3,000 parents on every turn. Do that mean 3 targets? Yeah, there's definitely words missing there. You get the gist, but there is words missing. Enter charge 2, which is putting cards from the top of the deck into the resource zone. If they don't share a class, you enter charge 1 more time. Now, this is the first thing I want to check. Now, I can read that perfectly fine in real life. I typically don't like black with white stroke. I don't think it's easy to read, but this seems fine. So let's compare it to Vanguard, because online it looked very, not Vanguard, Force of Will. So, to my eye, It looks a little bit smaller than Forceful, surprisingly. I might be wrong, but I think the font is better. It's a bit thicker. Yeah, I think that's what's going on here. They are a little bit smaller, the font, but it's easier to read. That's interesting. So, and if you're curious, these are normal size. So here's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. You can see it's much bigger. So, is it smaller than Yu-Gi-Oh? I think it might be. But it's fine to read, at least in my opinion. I think it's fine. That was one thing I was really, really curious about. I can read it perfectly fine. Tubble, I think she's cute. With the tambourines. And she gets psychic tambourines. Enter. And this is for the main phase because the level 2 assist lyric, so it says a lyric assist at the top, is basically your reactionary abilities. Vanish target Signy on your opponent's field with power 8,000 or less. Draw a card and discard a card. Now, I don't remember what Vanish is. Which one is it? I've got it in front of me. They go into the Ender Zone, so you basically give your opponents resources, but you get rid of their guy. So it makes it easier to hit them. Double Rainbow. Again, main phase. Actually, was the level 3 with an effect for the other one main phase? Just a sec. Just want to check up. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, it's actions and enters, so it's not... it doesn't matter with those. It's only the assist lyrics, because they take the place of the action cards from the early ones. Enter if there is a red Signy on the field, vanish target Signy on your opponent's field with power 10,000 or less. If there is a blue Signy on your field, draw 2 cards. If there is a green Signy on the field, enter charge 2. And it has a reminder text for energy, which is even smaller fonts, but again, it's fine to read for me. So that's interesting. Uma Null, Key to Salvation. I like her design. I think she's probably my favourite of the 3 girls. Uma draw. And main phase, draw 2 cards. I'm sorry, I'm just in a bit of pain the way I was doing it. Yeah, this one, attack phase. So that's your reactionary one. Down target Signy on your opponent's field. You only get one of reactionary thing a game, which is interesting. Enter, that's blue specific and colourless. Down target Signy on your opponent's field. So you can down 2 of them if you pay 3. So text before the colon indicates the enter ability's cost. You may choose not to pay it, in which case the enter ability doesn't activate. Okay, that's fine. And this is your piece card. It costs 8 colours to use. It's main phase only. Now that use conditions is a little bit hard to read. So let's bring it up. You have Team Ancient Surprise on the field and all members are level 1 or more. I guess it's just the symbol for Ancient Surprise. Look at the top 8 cards of your deck. Put up to 1 level 1 Signy, 1 level 2 Signy, and 1 level 3 Signy among them onto the field. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in a random order. Then target level 1 Signy gains Assassin. I'm gonna guess that's Death Touch of some description. There's no things on the map on what that means. That's interesting. That's not going to help. 2 gains Double Crush. I'm going to guess that's Double Breaker. And 3 gains Lancer. I'm going to guess that's Piercing. That's actually a pretty cool term for that. So then we get to the main deck. A level 1 Signy. So enter as long as there are 3 or more different classes. I'm going to guess that's the classes, it's the type. Among the Signy in your Ender Zone, this Signy gets plus 4,000 power. That doesn't seem too hard to fulfill. We get 4 of those, so playset. I believe everything is at playset. Senno Rikyu, Jade General. She has no... Oh no, she's got a... Does this one have a shield trigger? No. This one has a shield trigger. Idle Tone Brave. The previous one was Nature Tone Cosmos. Enter charge 3. Put the top 3 cards of your deck into your Ender Zone. You use only that if she's, I think it's discarded as a life cloth. So just let me double check that. Yeah, it goes from the, it's flip face up to be checked, and it goes into the check zone, and then it goes into the enter zone, so you'll get 4 energy off it. It's a big swing, 4 of that. Jouer Slow Loris, that's actually really nice art, I really like that. Yeah, Peepo, so you might be able to look up, actually I'm really curious if there's any notable Force of Will artists that work on this, or Duel Masters, that'd be interesting. And it went all blurry, okay. So, cost, as long as there are 3 or more different classes among Signia on your enter zone. Is that cost or continuous? I can't. Yeah, it went blurry again. Const. What? Does that mean continuous? Constructed? I'm pretty sure it's continuous, but it's a really... Yeah, constant ability. Okay, that meant constant. Okay, I didn't think of that automatically. War-Tone Venom. She has. Action once a turn. That's their version of once a turn. That's pretty alright. Green, green, white. Another targeted insignia on your field with power 15,000 or more gains Lancer until end of turn. They use the reminder text for Lancer. If the reminder text for Assassin is actually in the deck, I don't really mind that it's not on the card. So if I'm right, whenever a Signy with Lancer vanishes a Signy on your opponent's field through battle, crush one of your opponent's life cloth. So I was right, it was Pierce. We get 4 of that. Tobiel, full armed. Oh, that's pretty cute. I like that. Automatic. Whenever this Signy attacks, another target Signy on your field gains plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Enter, discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. Burst. Choose one, vanish one target up Signy on your opponent's field. 2, draw a card. I actually like that because if you get it early, you can prevent damage. If you get it late, you can just recoup costs. So that's pretty cool. I am just really looking for Assassin now to see if that is in here. Acylin, Natural Crystal. Automatic. Whenever this Signy attacks, if its power is 15,000 more, that's not hard to increase. We've got a goal that gives it more. I have noticed every card is a goal. I think I was right. Every card in the game is a goal. Your opponent discards a card. If its power is 20,000 or more, your opponent discards a card at random. So is that in addition or instead? It sounds like an addition. Okay. But you do get a lot of draw in this game, I think. And its life burst ability is target down Signy on your opponent's field, freeze it. So this must be where the freeze terminology from Final Fantasy came from. Draw a card, frozen Signy, don't up during the next up phase. Which, yeah, I kind of expected that. Atalanta Jade Angel. That really looks like an Angel Feather one. Well, she is an angel. But there's the artist. Can anyone find out if they've worked on Vanguard? Because that really, really looks like an Angel Feather card to me. So, enter, put 3 Signy with different classes from your enter zone into their owner's trash. Vanish target Signy on your opponent's field with 8,000 power or more. Okay, that sounds pretty alright. Water Buffalo, Phantom Aquatic Beast. So there's 2 animal girls in the deck. I should remember that, because we did try to use these decks. When paying cost, this card can be used as blue or green, so it's color fixing. Koala, Phantom Terror Beast. I think she's really cute. I like that design. Again, it's just a red dual cost. I'm surprised we haven't come across an Assassin card yet. This is your Perfect Guard. Guard, you may discard this card to prevent damage from a single Lyrig attack. Cost multi-enter. When paying cost, this can be used as any color. Add target Signy from your trash to your hand. So they use the trash terminology as well. And that's its life burst. Yeah, these are basically your Perfect Guards in this game. And then Polygenesis. Add target green Signy from your inner zone to your hand if there are 3 Ancient Surprise Lyrig on the field. Add target Signy from your inner zone into your hand. And vanish up Signy on your opponent's foot. So 3 Ancient Surprise. So just let me go back to the Lureg deck. So yeah, all 3 are Ancient Surprise. So you're always going to get that off. I am a little bit bothered by the fact that this mentions 2 keywords that aren't explained. One of them, again, it's common, not it'd be common sense what it does. The assassin one. I'm just going to quickly put up what it actually does here. So I do like the presentation. There is a little thing there I don't like, but overall I am happy with it. And just one last thing before I go, let's see. So I'm just moving things around. If the deck does fit in the deck box. So that's the reason I've got a Force of Will deck here, because I believe this one is. And we'll just see if this fits in the box. I'm actually really curious if it does. Oh, it might not. Unless we got thicker sleeves in the West. Oh, it seems to go in. Oh, it is a bit tight. That should be the 51 card size though. Yeah, that's yeah, you're not using it for that. This is probably better just for spare cards. So, yeah, but at least we got some confirmation on whether that works or not. It doesn't. So that's all I really have for today. Can't wait to test it out. I'm going to sleeve it up as soon as I finish up. And, yeah, expect a Wixoss review in the next coming weeks, because I do actually have time for it. It's going to involve me playing with myself a lot, because I can't see anyone at the moment. And I deliberately use that wording for the joke. Sorry, guys. Couldn't really help it, especially given the subject matter. Till next time, this has been Some Gamer Dude, and thanks for watching.